Welcome to the Dave Show. My name is Dave, and today I'm here to talk about this RC remote control car. Now, this is not your ordinary car. Notice how big this thing is. Well, this is a 1/8 scale, which is big. It's a really big remote control car. It is 4x4, and it can go up to 30 kilometers an hour, or for us here in America, that's 18.6 miles an hour. This is by a company called Legendary. They make a lot of different kinds of remote control cars and RC kind of controlled things. Now, they did send me this product for review, but everything I say in the video is my own opinion. But they wanted me to show you what comes with it and kind of how it works and how you put this whole thing together. Now, there's a lot to this, okay? So the video may be a little longer than most, but I try to give a good detailed look at these products, and especially these remote control cars. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at the battery and how to control it, and we're going to take it for a test drive, so definitely stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's inside the box. Okay, here's a look at everything comes in the box. My camera is not even wide enough to show you this whole thing with everything together. So I'm going to show you the car here in just a little bit because there's a lot more to it. But some of the other stuff you're going to get in here is you're going to get this fireproof bag. Now, this is a way to transport your batteries for safety reasons. You can charge it up all inside there and everything. This is a high capacity battery. You can see it's 5200 milliamps and the information here. And then there's two connectors. One is to charge the battery and one is to plug into the vehicle. I will show you more details of that. You're going to get some zip ties and straps. This little connector here, if you can see that, is a kind of a multiplier. So you're going to plug this into here. Then you can also plug in a second battery. You can actually run two batteries in this car for longer running time. And then the charger, this is the charger part. You get the USB connector here, and you are going to get your power brick as well. So this will give you the correct power, and that plugs into there like that. You're going to get some more body pins. I'll show you these a little bit here when I get to the car. You're going to get a remote control. Now, this remote control has a lot of features to it. So there's steering, throttles, there's all kinds of different lights on here. You can control your trims, which adjusts your angles, your steering, your throttle, power on, your control left and right, and then your power throttle right here. And then also some different channel options on here in case if you're racing with other people. You want to make sure that you're on the correct channel. Now, this takes 4 AAA batteries, does not come with it. You need your own AAA batteries. I did put some in here now for testing with that. Now, there's really no manual to this. You get this little card. This has got a lot of warnings and so forth because we're dealing with power and batteries and speed. This thing is super fast. But there is a thing where you can scan the code and you can download the owner's manual. So definitely you want to do that and read through everything before you really start playing with it, because again, these are very detailed type of cars. So those are all the stuff you're going to get in the package. Let's take a closer look at the car itself. Okay, here's a closer look at the car itself. It takes up the whole screen. This thing is really big. Give you an idea, let's just measure it. We're looking at about almost 22 inches long. So it's a very big professional kind of car. Now, these those little pins, this is your body part, this plastic body part. You need to take this off. This is what these little pins are for. So now you've got a couple pins here, a couple pins here. I've already taken the other ones off, but there's also pins that go through this part of it as well. And then you can just take this whole lid off. Now, this shell is kind of cool because on it does have a tire, a spare tire on it, and it has a frame. And if you could see in here, you've got your driver and a roll cage and a lot of details on this. And you can look at it again kind of from underneath. You've got this little roll cage, keeps things pretty nice and safe there for your car with a cool design. Nice, cool little design on it. Now, here's the inside of the vehicle. Now, what's nice about this and makes it kind of a semi-professional is a lot of these parts can be replaced. You can replace these shocks. You can see these shocks here, and you can change them. You can alter them. You can adjust them. These tire rods, you can also adjust and replace and adjust and replace all these different pieces and parts. The steering mechanism, the little servo down here. This is your motor. It even has its own little fan on it to keep it cool and keep it running fast. Because again, this thing is fast. Like I said, it's 18 miles an hour plus. It is super fast. You've got some a metal brace in the middle. Here's some switches. That's a little on-off switch is going to be up underneath. So when you have this body on it, you have to kind of reach up underneath there to turn it on and off. You got a little antenna here, and this is your little battery pack compartment. And again, this can fit up to 2 battery packs. Here's the battery pack here, and this is the connector that goes into this. So now this will give you the power. Again, that other adapter, you can add 2 of these on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this battery in, and we're going to tighten it down. You don't want your battery coming loose. Again, these are high-powered batteries. And we're going to go ahead and plug this in to here, like that. And you notice how thick these cables are, these cords? That's delivering a lot of power. And you've got a little power regulator system here. Everything in here is super cool and nice. Again, these tires also have a little cushion to it because they're going to run on sand and gravel and rocks and all that stuff. This is a 4x4. It's a 4-wheel drive also, which means you've got, it's going to be hard to tell, but you've got, what do they call those little rotor things going to the front and the back. So it is a 4-wheel drive. Both of these wheels are going to be turning under power, which means you're not going to get really stuck too much in rocks and sand on there. Everything is also designed as being waterproof. You can take this and run it through puddles. Now, I wouldn't submerge it. Don't go, you know, crazy in a lake. It's not going to float. It's not a boat. It's a car. But if you need to splash through some puddles, you can do that as well. Very cool there. I did put this up on a box so the wheels are off the table, because if you when you go to turn this thing on, if you got any information here on the trigger, it's going to take off on you, which it's done on me a few times already. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. We're going to turn that on there on the remote control. Just takes us. There you go. It takes a second to register and link. And then this is your control for steering. You can see the wheels here for steering. Now, if you're going straight and your car seems to verge to the side a little bit, you can adjust your steering trims. So this is your steering trim. You can see it adjusts a little bit. And then there's different trims there. There's also throttle trims and so forth. And you see how touchy this is? I'm barely touching this, and this thing is going crazy. Super fast. And then forward is... So there's forward and reverse. You can throttle reverse it. So you're going forward and reverse. You can change it there. And also your steering, you can adjust your steering for left is right and right is left if you'd prefer to do it that way. So a lot of cool little features here on the remote control. Again, don't forget you need your batteries in here. It doesn't come with batteries. But this thing is super, super fast. So now the next thing to do is to put this all back together, and we're going to take it outside and run it out in the street. And also I have rocks and different things that we're going to try it. So let's take a look and see what we can do with this thing.